In this video, I'm going to show you the Myrtl hip routine. This routine focuses primarily on hip strengthening, flexibility, and range of motion. I need to say that this routine was not created by me, but it was created by Coach Jay Johnson. You can find the link to his YouTube channel down in the description. It is a great source for similar routines for distance runners, so I encourage you to check that out. It seems that the original Myrtl video was deleted from his YouTube channel, so I'm going to show you everything in that video plus a few more exercises. So let's get to it. For these first two exercises, I like to lay up against the wall to make sure my body is in alignment. This first exercise is called clams. You simply bend your knees at roughly 90 degrees and bring your knee up towards the wall as high as you can. Still up against the wall, we are going to do some leg raises. You'll start with 5 with your toe pointed straight forwards, then you'll do 5 with your toes pointed downwards, and you'll finish with 5 with your toes pointed upwards. Notice when I get to the upwards leg lifts, my toes do not point very far upwards, but that is just because my feet naturally point inwards, so it is very difficult for me to rotate them outwards. For the next several exercises, we will be in a tabletop position with your hands directly beneath your shoulders and your hips and knees bent at 90 degrees. For these donkey kicks, you will keep your knee bent at 90 degrees and you will drive your knee in towards your chest and your foot up towards the sky rather than out. Donkey whips are next. You want to fully extend your leg and keep it parallel to the ground as you go through the full range of lateral movement. Another note with these tabletop exercises is that you really want to limit your upper body movement. Let your hips do the work and isolate those movements. Next up is knee circles. This one is pretty straightforward. You just simply move your knee in a circular motion forwards while trying to get that full range of motion. You will follow this up with 10 knee circles backwards, doing the same thing. Fire hydrants are the last tabletop exercise. For this one, you will keep your knee bent at 90 degrees and you'll bring it straight outwards and upwards. We will finish up with some range of motion exercises against the wall. This is the hurdle trail leg forward. You'll bring your knee up in a circular motion towards your armpit, and then likewise with knee circles, you will do the same thing backwards. Try to keep your leg that is planted on the ground fully extended. We are going to finish up with 3 sets of leg swings, the first of which is lateral leg swings, in which you will move your leg from side to side. The second set will be linear leg swings, in which you will move your leg from front to back, and then you'll finish up with 10 more linear leg swings, this time with your knee bent. Having the knee bent allows for a little more range of motion in your hip, whereas if you don't have your knee bent, it provides you with a really good hamstring stretch. That is it for the normal Myrtl routine. Once you are ready to advance, here are a few exercises that you can add to the routine. These are scorpions. Again, with these, we want to try to limit our upper body movement. Try to keep those shoulders on the ground, although it is quite difficult. But what you're trying to do is bring your foot up towards your opposite hand. Very similar to scorpions, these are iron crosses, except we are on our back. Again, we want to try to keep our shoulders on the ground as we bring our foot up towards our opposite hand. This is the lower body crawl. As always, we want to try to keep our shoulders on the ground, and in this exercise, we are bringing our knee up to our side at a 90-degree angle. There is no need to go further than a 90-degree angle on this exercise. Last up is the glute raise, which pairs well with the donkey kick, except this time you are not driving the knee in towards the chest. Focus on that upwards foot movement to really work the glute. So that is it for the Myrtl hip routine. Ever since my teammate Dalton showed me this routine several years ago, this has been an absolute staple in my training. I love this routine because it can be completed almost anywhere, at any time, and you can do it several times throughout the week without hardly any fatigue accumulating. There are links in the description for downloads to documents that contain both the regular Myrtl routine plus the extra exercises. These are exercises that should be in every distance runner's arsenal, so I hope you enjoy this routine, I hope you learned something, and I will see you next time.